Oh, fuck. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Please do not fall over again. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, friends. Welcome to another weekly vlog. We have some catching up to do. I need some serious hardcore reading going on this week because out of my many books I've needed to read this month, I've still I've still not fully done my journal, the Magical Readathon, because I still need some stuff for my iPad in order for me to be able to draw my characters. So I've still got like the characters section of this left to fill in, and we're mid-September now. However, it's Magical Readathon, it's going over 4 years for me, so that's by the by. So from my bookoplathon at TBR, I still have to finish the 2 prompts, which is the world mythology and disability rep. I was hoping that at some point I could have rolled again and done some more rolls, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that to myself because that's just ridiculous. So there's those 2 books that I need to finish. Bearing in mind I'm already halfway through the world mythology book. But then for the Magical Readathon, I've still got the Obsidian Falls prompts to do, which is Family Tree. I've got the Mist of Solitude, which is the Night Circus. I've got the Aurelium Arc, which I'm still debating whether or not we'll be playing bad heroines or the Ravens. So that was, how many was that? That was 3. And I've still got to finish part of the Novice Path, which is One Piece manga. That's just a couple of pages left of the volume to finish. And then I've still got to read The Stars That Guide Us Home for my elf prompt, which is Moon or Stars on the cover, and The Wren Hunt, which is my wilding prompt for the background of one of my characters. They're both from the Wildings, so it could be either or. And then I've got to read Thunderhead, which is my prompt of nothingness. That is not a prompt. That is part of a read-along that I'm doing for the side read-along. I'm a few chapters into that on the audio because I'm waiting till payday to get the hardcover copies. I've got Kieran in the Crystal Spheres to read, which is an arc that I need to read for a book tour that I'm doing next week. And I've got Stars and Waves, which is another arc to read. And should we have a look? What else have we got? Fool's Errand. And finally, we have Bitter Blue. So, as you can see, I have rather a lot to get through. And this week, is this the last week? Is this the last full week? It is the last full week. I have 10 days to get through all these books, and they're not 10 full days. But I've still got about 10 books to read and only 10 days to read in. And for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 of those days, I am working 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
No.
No?
No more.
So, first off, for this week, I'm going to be focusing on my arcs that I need to read. So that is going to be this week's focus, and I need to focus because it's getting too much. And I don't know why I do this to myself. So I'm going to read Kieran in the Crystal Spheres first. It's a little novella, shouldn't take me long. I'm then going to move on to Stars Guide Us Home, which also covers one of my prompts that I need to get done as well. So that's good. I need to finish One Piece, which, to be fair, I might actually just do that first. because it's like 10 pages of the first volume that I need to read, and then that's done. Then I need to read Stars and Waves, which is the ebook. Let's just stick with that first. So we're gonna do Kieran and the Crystal Spheres, Stars That Guide You Home, Stars and Waves, after I finish my last few pages of One Piece. Ro has sprints in half an hour, so I am gonna crack on with this now. I do have a half day on Wednesday, so I can smash through some serious reading on Wednesday. But in other news, something came in the post today, and I'm happy but also disappointed, because I got Nature of Riches, and obviously it's great because it's coming up to spooky season. This can be a spooky witchy book, and I've seen so many beautiful under dust jacket hardcovers, and I've got this. What is this? It's not the pretty naked hardcover that I've seen so many people have, and I'm severely disappointed. I'm severely disappointed. However, really nice cover, and this is going to be one of my prompts for one of the many readathons I'm going to be taking part in October. Have I chilled out in October? No, not at all. In between all this reading that I still need to get to do, I need to work out what my TBR is going to be for next month, because I'm going to be doing the Monsters Inc. Readathon, Monsters University Readathon. I want to take part in Gothtober, and I want to take part in Spookathon. If any of my books fit the Magical Readathon, I will do that as well, but I highly doubt that they will. But we'll see. But those are the three I'm doing. I also got this in the post, which is my pre-order of Defy the Night. So I was happy that this came yesterday. Oh yes, also I pre-ordered a debut novel from Ennui, which is called Landfill. Look at that cover. It's called Landfill Mountains. 16-year-old Joe has been left with nothing but mountains full of junk. When Joe and his friends are caught in an avalanche of waste, 6-year-old Lily is left deathly ill, and Joe sets out towards a mysterious city to seek out help. Nothing could prepare him for what he finds. On the way, a dangerous prince wearing a suit made of stars, the wolf from Red Riding Hood baring its teeth, and the reality-changing power of storytelling. That sounds great, and the cover is beautiful, and that's by Rab Ferguson, being sold by Ennui, which is an independent publisher. So I am gonna grab some tea very quickly and then sit down and read for the rest of the night. I need to edit. Oh god, I need to edit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do this to myself all the time. But if I don't finish my books, I am gonna be annoyed with myself. But I do have the full weekend this weekend. We shall see. So, wish me luck. Week 3 of the Royal Readathon and Bookoplathon is well and truly underway, and I have no idea what I'm doing with life, as per usual. Welcome to my world. I will see you all soon, hopefully with a reading update, hopefully with all my hair still in my head and not totally torn out with stress. This should not be stressful. This should be I don't know how to do this to myself. This should be a pleasant experience. But I just take it too far. Take it too far. Take it too far every time. But they're all books I really, really want to read. And I don't want to have to transfer them over in spooky season months, because I've got stuff planned for spooky season month. So, yes. Anyway, see you all very soon. Hey. Hey. So, I'm currently on page 104 of Kieran and the Crystal Spheres, and there's 175 pages. So I've got 71 pages left to go. I will finish this tonight. So this is about a young boy who is in a clan, and there's 5 clans in this area, and Kieran, it doesn't actually say how old he is. There is one person that is selected to be the exchanger. There are these things called the little people, and out of these 5 clans they'll pick one person to send them off to be the exchanger for the clans, and they will give them furs, different things to exchange for gifts. So they will say, for instance, one trip they will take furs and bones and things like, and meat off them. Obviously they will eat the meat, and then they could turn the furs into coats, and then in the next exchange they will turn the coats into these parkas that the hunters can use. I'm explaining this really badly, but basically there's this exchange, but there are rules around going to this exchange and meeting the little people. Is that you've got to sit there with your head down, not move, not engage with them or communicate with them in any way, shape or form while the exchange is taking place. Prior to Kieran being sent on one of these exchanges, other people had failed, and the little people hadn't arrived and taken these gifts from them and left gifts in exchange. So up comes Kieran. He ends up having a successful exchange. The previous 2 times he'd gone, it had failed, so they sent him again, and on this time he'd been successful in getting this exchange. Every 7 moons he goes to exchange with the little people. One of the occasions he goes to exchange with the little people, something happens. He goes in really bad weather when he shouldn't go, and after that point things just go awry. He's not very well liked by some of the people in the clan anyway, because he is, being an exchanger is seen as like a very sought after role, and although the hunters get a lot of praise for what they do, being an exchanger seems to be like some kind of big thing. And to say that this is only 174 pages, a lot's happened in the first 100 pages, because it's small writing. The margins are big, but the writing is really small. So she's packed a lot into the first 17 chapters. So basically we've got to a point now where something has happened, and Kieran is basically having to go and try and rectify something that's happened. So I've got just under half of the book left, which I definitely want to finish tonight. Ro's still on sprints. Even after she's finished the sprints, I'm going to keep going with this, and then if I have time for the rest of the night, I'm going to edit and try and get a vlog edited and sorted, because then at least I know that I've got one book down. And then I'm going to switch over to One Piece and finish this, and then I'm going to switch over to The Stars That Guide Us. This is going to take a little bit longer, so I think what I'm going to do is, how many pages is it? It's like 480 pages, and this is going to be pure physical read. It's a nice little floppy book. It's a floppy book. This is going to be a nice physical read, and it's also signed by the author, so yay for me. So I'm enjoying this so far. It's not going to be 5 stars. I don't think I could give a novella 5 stars. Lying. I gave Robin Hobb's novella 5 stars, but that was Robin Hobb, innit it? So this is feeling very much like 4 star probably, because the intrigue is high, the characters, I like Kieran and I like his friends. His sister's annoying. Taj and Andy are his friends, and they seem like really solid. Like the friendships in this is really good. Obviously we've got your enemies, who are absolute arses, and yeah, ignore the whole blackness that's just happened. My computer's just switched itself off because I've been literally sat reading this and not touching my computer at all for the last hour, I want to say 2 hours, reading this. Anyway, I'm going to get back to this and I'll update you once I've read the rest of this. But yeah, it's giving me very 4-star vibes, and this is the first in a trilogy. Anyway, I'm going to head off, carry on reading. Love you and leave you. I'm on chapter 18, so wish me luck. I finished it. I'm shocked. So good. I didn't look to see if you could get it on Amazon or anything. Let me have a look. You can get this on Kindle for £2.84 and on paperback for £9, and it's released tomorrow. So I would recommend this wholeheartedly. 100% would recommend. I think this is brilliant. It's left on a cliffhanger, obviously, because it's a first in a trilogy, and I don't really know what else to say. It says book 2 is out next year, but doesn't say when. This is not good. It's good, but not good. It's good because I really enjoyed it. It is going to be a 4 stars. It didn't get the 5-star feels, but it is very good. Very good. And I can't wait to see what happens with Kieran and the crystal spheres. There's just so many questions that I've got that I need answering. And I think that this is a quick enough read. See, I've read this in one night. I think Rose Sprint started at 7 and it's now 11, and it hasn't been a full 4 hours of reading. It's been like 45 minutes, a bit of a break for a chat in between. So this was a very quick read. So when the next one comes out, I think I might do a reread of this and then read the next one. I can't find this person on socials, so I can't tag them in this review, but I will tag Clink Publishing in my review. I can't wait for book 2. And this is going to go nice on my shelf now. I'm going to try and do a little bit of editing before I go to bed. And then, but actually what I'm going to do first, I'm going to finish off my first volume of One Piece. Get that out of the way. And then if I get a chance, the rest of the month, I will read the rest of the volumes. But then once I finish that, I'm going to start this one. I can't remember if I told you, but I ended up DNFing at 29 locks, about 50%. I will still be doing a review. I spoke to the Book Network again. Thank you to the Book Network and the author for giving me the opportunity to review the book. I'm not going to do a full review of my opinions on it, but the way that I'm going to review it is if you like this type of writing style, then you may like this book. They've asked me to still do a promotion of it, and I've agreed to do that. But I'm not going to say personally that I loved it. I'm just going to say if you like this style of writing, then you're going to like, then you might like the book. That's all. Gonna get squared away. This is done now, and this is my last physical book to review. Then I've got another ebook to read. Then once I've done that, I can crack on with the rest of my Bookoplathon and Magical Readathon TBRs. So we've done well for a Monday night. I'm happy with this, Still got a long way to go to finish all my reads. I will see you all on the morrow. Probably. Bye. Hi guys, sorry about the strange lighting situation, but something's arrived. This arrived. If you're wondering why it looks different, that's because it's not Fairy Loot. It's in a Fairy Loot box, but I was talking to Jamie from Jamie in Bookland. I will leave him links down below, and I was mentioning that, you know, he'd seen that I'd read, he's been reading the Akatar series, and he mentioned that he had a copy of Frost and Starlight, like an extra copy, and he offered to send it me. So I was just like, he's such a sweetheart, bless him. So I was like, thank you. But then after he sent it, he then told me that he also included another book that he's read and enjoyed and thought I might like, but if I didn't like it, he's happy for me to pass it on. So there's more than one book in here. There's more than 2 books in here. Thank you. He said he sent it in a Fairy Loot box because he had to send 2 books. But there's more than 2 books. So the first one is, has he even read this? This doesn't look like it's even been opened. I know it has. Okay, so this is Love is a Revolution by Renee Watson. I've heard good things about this, so I'm intrigued. This is about, so look, when Nala reluctantly goes to an open mic night for her cousin's sister friend Imana's birthday, she finds herself falling in instant love with Ty Brown, the MC. Ty's perfect, except he's an activist, and Nala would rather watch movies and try out new ice cream flavours. So in order to impress Ty, Nala tells a few tiny lies to have things in common with him, but as they spend more time together, those lies become harder to keep up with. As Nala falls deeper into her life, she'll learn love can be hard, but also that self-love is truly a revolution. So I like this. Like I said, I don't like this because I haven't read it, but I've heard good things about this. So, pop that up on there. And then, there's another one. This Will Be Funny Someday by Katie Henry. I've never heard of this. So, let's have a look. A girl walks into a bar. Love it. Then onto a stage and up to the mic. 16-year-old Izzy is used to keeping her thoughts to herself in school where her boyfriend does the talking for her, and at home where it's impossible to compete with her older siblings and high-powered parents. When she accidentally walks into a stand-up comedy club and performs, the experience is surprisingly cathartic. After the show she meets Mo, an aspiring comic who's everything Izzy is not. Bold, confident, comfortable in her skin, Mo invites Izzy to join her group of friends and introduces her to the Chicago open mic scene. Her new friends are college students, and Izzy tells them she is one too. Now Izzy, the dutiful daughter and model student, is sneaking out to perform stand-up with her comedy friends, and she can hardly remember all the lies she's telling to keep 2 lives separate. Her controlling boyfriend is getting suspicious, and her former best friend knows there's something going on, but Izzy loves comedy and this newfound freedom. As her 2 parallel lives collide in the most hilarious of ways, Izzy must choose to either hide what she really wants and who she really is, or finally truly stand up for herself. I don't like this. So that goes up in the box. Oh my god! I misheard him. I must have misread what he said. Because I thought he said Akafas. Not a quart of silver flames. But he sent me a quart of silver flames. I am beyond happy with this. This is so amazing. Oh my god, I love this. I'm so excited to read this. Thank you, Jamie. This was more than I expected, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you for all 3 books. I cannot wait to get to all 3 books. I will let you know my thoughts once I've read them all. So yeah, this was just a little update. Just a little update However, reading update quickly. I can't remember if I told you, but on Monday night I finished Kieran of the Crystal Spheres. Loved it, 4 stars. And then last night on Sprints I read 2.5 volumes of this because I'd read I read the other 2 volumes of One Piece. So they're all done now. All done and dusted. So the plan for tonight, or this afternoon, is I'm working half day today. I am then gonna go and read for the rest of the afternoon. Read for the rest of the day. And I'll update you when I've got more to update you on. Hey. Hello. How are you, friends? I'm coming at you with an update on Wednesday, and I can't remember if I've updated you prior to today. So, I don't even know what I've done. Where am I? I've not done much reading yet, and it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Yes, I know. I was supposed to be reading for most of the afternoon today. Finished work later than I expected, so my half day didn't end up turning into like 2 hours off. And I don't know why, but today I'm just really tired. So, I'll listen to a couple more chapters of Fool's Errand. There's really not much more to say, other than I now know who the Tawny Man is, and that is all I'm gonna say. I'm really intrigued as to how these characters play out and what plays out throughout the book. There seems to be like some foreshadowing of something happening already, and I don't think I'm ready for what it potentially might be. Also, there's been quite a few links and mentions of Bingtown and Calcid and things like that that are from the Lifeship Traded trilogy, and I'm liking the fact that it's just giving that little nod to the previous trilogy. So yeah, I'm really liking that. As always, when we're back with Fitz, we are in Fitz's head. It's Fitz telling the story as if he was writing a journal or a book about what happened when he was younger. So it's like first person past tense. Again, still don't know if that's a real thing, but that's how I say it. It's first person past tense. There we go. That's it. I don't know what else I can say. I'm gonna probably do editing for the rest of today. I need to read, but I am really tired, so I don't want to go back to the Fool's Errand because I feel like I will just end up falling asleep while reading the Fool's Errand, because it's not monotone. Monotone's a wrong phraseology. I don't know how to word it, honestly. I need something that's going to be an easy read, or something that's not so slow. So I'm going to probably pick up, if I can finish editing quick enough. Actually, supposed to be doing sprints tonight, but I've looked on YouTube and I might check Twitter to see if she's mentioned that she's not doing them tonight, but she's not on for some reason. So I might flick to this. I've got the audiobook for this, but I really need to catch up with editing, so that's the plan. Is that I'm gonna just read this later. The audiobook for this is on BookBeat, and I can put it on 2 speeds, so I think it's gonna total about 5 hours. Let me be your woman. Woman. Let me be your woman. I can't reciprocate you near. I want to keep you safe. Yeah, so it'll work out about 5.5 hours if I put it on double speed. I should be able to get that done tonight and tomorrow night once I've finished editing. Is it probably going to creep me out reading a thriller before I go to bed? Yes, but I've been putting this off, so I need to read it. Before next week, I also still need to read The Stars That Guide Us Home as well. So I have planned my October TBR more or less. I'm trying to get like books that match multiple prompts from the 3 different readathons I'm doing, because I really am trying to cut down my TBR, I promise. But there's just so many books I want to read. We will see, and I will see when I've got an actual reading update. Please. Hey. So today is Thursday, and you've guessed it, not much reading. I don't even know what I did when I went to bed last night. I think I tried to settle down and read, and then I just ended up playing my game. I'm not in a slump. I just feel like because I need to do my editing, and I don't want to get like further behind on my editing and things like that. Like, there's no point in me filming these videos if I'm not going to edit them and get them up. So reading is just having to take a little bit of a backseat for a couple of days. But I am at my friends this weekend as always, as per usual, I can't vlog when I'm with him, so I will just update you on Sunday when I'm back. I'm going to be taking a couple of books with me. The 30th of the month isn't until Thursday, so I still have quite a few books to read until then, but I'm hoping that over the weekend I can get quite a bit read. So I've literally almost finished my, you're gonna call me out on this, my first week of the Magical Readathon. I've only just like finished editing it, almost. That's gonna go up, and then once that's done, I'm gonna start the family tree. And then what I'm gonna do over the weekend is I'm probably gonna take Fool's Errand with me to my friends, and I'm gonna take this one as well. Depending on how I feel, I might come back, or depending if Becca's doing sprints on Sunday, I might come back and jump on sprints with Becca if she's on. If she's not, then I'll just sit and read at my friends, and then I'll use Chloe's sprints on Sunday night to continue doing some reading. I've got another 3 vlogs I need to edit. Tomorrow I'm getting another book cart, so I'm gonna be able to store some more books. For next week, physical reads, I'm still gonna have those 3. I have the Kiss Quotient as well. As much as I hate doing this, because it seems like I've not heard anything else about the Grey Sling Along. Bitter Blue is not really a priority, and as much as I did put it on my TBR, and I'm gonna kick myself for not being able to read it, and I don't want to get to a point where I've read half a series and not continued it. What I probably will do is take a break from reading. If I don't finish Bitter Blue, it's not gonna be a big deal. I want to try and make sure that I finish the books that relate to the readathons first, and then, because like I said, not hearing anything about Grey Sling Along still happening, so I might end up parking Bitter Blue for a little bit. I'm trying to chill, but I'm just enjoying all the readathons, and I don't want to, I get a serious FOMO. So yeah, we'll see. So that's me done. I will see you. I will either update you tomorrow when I'm home from work, before I go to my friends, or I will update you on Sunday. But I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you all when I see you all. Hey. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing. So, over the weekend I did a little bit of reading. I finished the family tree and I can't find where it is, and I started Stars Guide at Home. I need to finish this tonight. This is 476 pages. It's highly unlikely I want to finish this tonight, but I need to, because my blog talk goes live tomorrow. This is the thing. So, I still have to read the Kiss Quotient. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to resign myself to the fact that the books that I had set on my TBR this month probably not going to get read. These 2 books were not on my bookoplathon or my Magical Readathon TBR. So these are going to have to go by the wayside for a little bit. So I was supposed to be reading this with Michael. He's way ahead, he's finished it now. So I'm behind on that. I'm Bitter Blue. I don't even think the Grey Sling Along's happening anymore, so she can go and park for as long as she needs to go and park for. But I definitely need to get a decent chunk of this done today. If not, I need to finish it. I really, really need to crack on with this. I do still have these 3 that I need to read as well. The family tree ticked off. One more of the novice path prompts. I can't remember exactly which one it is. I'll write it down here if Editing Lisa remembers to do this. I honestly can't remember what else I read this week. I think I read Kieran and the Crystal Spheres this week, maybe. And I think I read One Piece this week, maybe. Question mark. Possibly. I've not done as much reading as I wanted to, because I've just been feeling like, just been feeling a bit meh, and I need to sort this mop out. It needs bleaching and going back to my natural colour, because this is getting a bit crazy now. Anyway, that is by the by. So I need to finish my questions for college and get cracking with this. I have live sprints at 7:30. I'm going to switch off now. I need to get cracking with these reads. These are both going to get moved. Sorry about the noise in the background. I've just realised my wash is on and I am not redoing this clip. Sorry. So these 2 are going on to next month's. Maybe. That one definitely is, because I want to catch up to Michael that one might get put off till December/January or November. I don't know yet. We'll see. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all very soon. Hi, hello. I'm starting this late on a Monday. Yes, I have my headset on. I am on live with the lovely Becca, Tony and Danny, and we are currently about 20 minutes into sprint number 2 of the night. I'm just coming in to update you on a book that I'm reading called The Stars That Guide You Home. This is a book by Gemma Robinson, and this is a YA, I think it's YA. It reads like YA, but that's not a bad thing. I'm currently on page 66, and something has just happened that nothing too graphic was discussed, but when people discuss feelings and when you think about a certain situation happening, it makes you think. Just the thought of someone going through that and how she felt afterwards was pretty damn horrible, to be fair. Like I said, it was very fade to black. It wasn't anything, it didn't expressly say what he did to her, but I'm still going to put a trigger warning out there for mention of sexual assault. So this is about a girl called Sophia. The story starts where she's living the life that she wanted with her husband, all happy, and then she gets taken by the king, and it's slowly unraveling this story about why, and trying to get her life back, her husband back, and her husband doesn't know her backstory, and we don't really know her backstory right as it stands right now. We know bits of it, and you can kind of infer certain things from the way that she's talking. Sorry, I sound like a sniffly mess. I'm not well either, but I'm great at page 67, and I'm really enjoying it. I've got a book tour for this in 2 days, on the 29th, and I'm hopefully going to finish it by then. I've still got a couple more sprints left for tonight, and then after sprints I'm going to continue reading it, and I'm really, honestly, I want to get back into it. I've technically completed the novice path because I've completed my 2 prompts. My bookoplathon TBR, once I finish the Kiss Quotient, and if I have time, I have The Ravens, Night Circus and The Wren Hunt still to read. They are part of the novice path, but I have until April technically to read them. So, you know, we'll see where we go. It might just be that I move them on to October instead. I don't want to push myself because I'm really enjoying this and I don't want to rush this. I will give you more thoughts as I go on, but yeah, there was a bit of a moment that I had, and it was sad. So I will see you soon.
Days and nights, never felt so much. I just can't shut up about you on my mind. You settle me down whenever you're around, I'm alright. I've always tried to be more than I am, but you focus my heart when you're holding my hand. I miss you till I'm sore. My heart hurts 'cause I've never quite felt like this before. It's
Hi. Welcome to me looking like a mess again. Just been rained on. My hair was straight this morning. I did look presentable for once in my life. However, rain. So last night on sprints, I got to page 206 of The Stars That Guide You Home. I didn't know what to think when I read the blurb. It didn't strike me as anything fantastical. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what genre this is. Just says young adult fiction romance. So I don't know if I told you this. I think I explained what this is about yesterday. If I didn't, I apologise. If I did, well done previous me for explaining the blurb for once. So I'm proud of myself that I got to 206. I was supposed to read another 100 pages before last night was done after sprints, but I got busy with Procreate and I went down a Procreate rabbit hole. Things happened. 3 o'clock in the morning. Came about and I had created something that was basic at best, but it was fun. So I went on a Procreate mission. However, today I came home to a book that has been sent to me for review. I gotta speak, by Black Crow PR, and this is a Tor book. It's book 1 in the it's Edinburgh Nights series. It doesn't say how many books are in this series. This is very interesting. I was very intrigued. I'm glad it came now, because this could be a perfect October read as well, because obviously it features dead people and ghosts and all things spooky, and I'm taking part in 4 readathons. I didn't even tell you what this is about. This is about Roper. She is a ghost talker and she lives in Edinburgh, and I like the fact that in the background, can you see, it's like a map. I'm guessing this is of Edinburgh, and it's got like buildings there, and it looks very dark, mysterious, and I love it. So this follows Roper. She's a ghost talker, and she finds out that through talking to these ghosts that kids are being bewitched, and because it's in her area, it's on her turf, she feels like she needs to investigate and find out who's bewitching these kids and to see if she can stop it. So she has to hone in and pull on her Zimbabwean magic and Scottish pragmatism, is what it says. I love the fact that this also has magic in it. So it's got ghosts, it's got magic, it gives me spooky vibes, spooky, creepy feels. I'm all for that. I've never heard of this author before. It's T.L. Huchu. It's a new author to me. It's a spooky book for spooky season. My birthday month is turning out to be stellar, book-wise. I've got some seriously good books coming up this month. And speaking of books, I need to film my TBR already. So what I'm going to do, plan of action for this evening, is try and read some more of this. I got through 200 pages of this so quickly. Such a quick read. It is really heartbreaking at times. Me getting distracted by Procreate. What am I doing? Then once I finish this, I do have the Kiss Quotient on my ebook, on my Kindle to read. So I might switch over to that. So that's a should be a quick contemporary read. And then I have a couple more books to choose from. So I have technically completed the Novice Path, and once I've read Kiss Quotient, I will have finished my bookoplathon TBR, which is why I'm going to pick that up next. I still have these 2 to read for if I want to finish all 7 prompts of the Novice Path. I'm not going to push myself, but I'm going to try and fit one of these in. Probably the Night Circus, because I finally need to finish off the video that this is for. So I'm probably just going to read the Night Circus, or attempt to. I'm going to try not to put too much pressure on myself. Yeah, I tell other people to chill, and then I have no chill myself, so it is what it is. I will have still read a decent amount this month, just maybe not the amount that I wanted to read. Never mind. So, that is the plan for this evening. Yeah, I will head off now, and I will see you when I see you. I'll try and update you later if I remember, but I want to really crack on, knuckle down, and get this shit done. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. What the hell is this? Oh my god. I am dead. That is the second time that tripod has nearly fallen over and you are on a book trolley, and that would have been disastrous for you, camera, and for my heart, because I cannot afford a new camera. I can't. Anyway, hello friends, 'tis Wednesday, question mark. Possibly, maybe. I think it's Wednesday. You nearly fell again. Oh my god. Are you stable? Are you stable? It's Wednesday and I am not currently stable because I have had a heart attack almost twice now. Because you are not stable on these books, on this trolley. I need a proper tripod situation. I'm currently reading The Night Circus and I'm not really into it.
I don't like the shit, to be quite honest.
I don't know what else I can say. It's very okay. I'm not currently invested in any of the characters. It keeps flicking between talking about characters in a third person to then having like a brief chapter saying like you are walking through a blah blah and you are doing this and you look up at a sort. It's I don't know what tense that is. I don't know what position you're in with that, but it's not third person. I don't like it. So there's that, which is fun for me. She says, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish The Night Circus. I don't know if it's because I don't know if I'm just in the wrong headspace right now for The Night Circus. If you have to be in a certain headspace for it. I'm really confused about whether or not to continue with it. I've read a decent chunk of it tonight, and I even got the audiobook to try and see if that helped. And the narrator, on the one hand, sounds a lot like David Attenborough at the speed that I've got it on. He talks like this. I don't know how David Attenborough talks. He's got a very narrative voice, and he's got a very calming voice. But also, the book itself, it's flicking to different perspectives as well. So you've got Marco, is that his name? You've got Celia? Is that her name? Cecil? Celia? Celine? Dion? I can't remember. And someone called Bailey. So you've got two people that we know are like connected. And then this Bailey character who's seemingly not connected to Marco, and we're going to call her Celia, it's probably wrong. This is how much he's blagging made. He was not connected to Marco and Celia, but he has something to do with The Night Circus. That's all we know really, and that he wants to go to university. That's my update for today, and it's currently almost 11 o'clock, and do you like makeup? It's fading because it's been on for a few hours now. And I didn't prep my skin properly, so the foundation is not very well placed. I literally just shoved it on to do an updated autumnal vibes pick, and I wanted to try and make an effort. I can make an effort with my eyes, it's just my face makeup. My base makeup, I hate doing base makeup because especially in this weather, not that you care, especially in this weather, my skin goes very dry. I'm like dehydrated. I'm like the Sahara Desert. And flaky like cornflakes. I don't know. Anyway, I'm tired. See how pink my hand is compared to my face. I can't colour much properly. Anyway, that's by the by. Why am I off on a tangent again? Lisa, what is your problem and why can't you function as a human being? I don't understand what's wrong with me. So I'm going to go now, and I will see you when I see you, which will be soon. Tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Hello, it's me. You've been wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet. Hello. I don't know where I am in this. It's chapter 20, I think, but not sure I'm feeling it at the moment. Probably gonna DNF it because it's 30th of September. It's nearly 8 o'clock at night. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably not obviously now gonna finish or even start the Wren Hunt. So unfortunately, I will have only read 18 books. I've just realised the Wren Hunt isn't even on here. Sorry if I'm a bit lacklustre. I'm just really tired today, and I've got a lot to do and not much time to do it in, and I'm also in a lot of pain with my feet right now, and sitting at this desk isn't helping with issues with my feet and legs because I'm supposed to have my legs elevated, but I need to sit and edit because I don't have a laptop that I can edit on. So if I had a laptop I could edit on, I could just lay on my front on my bed with my legs against my wall, elevated, and it would be fine. But I don't have a laptop that I can use to edit, so I'm stuck sat at my desk, which just isn't ideal. So I'm just a bit stressed because I'm in pain. I'm gonna smash out The Kiss Quotient from Helen Huang. 338 pages, but it is contemporary. It's gonna be a quick read. And then I'm gonna go with the Triumphant Night Circus. I'm gonna try, but it's just hard because I'm not really feeling it. Damn it! I wanted to like it as well. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm still gonna class it as a September read, even if I have to have to carry it over to tomorrow. Because if I don't finish it tonight, I definitely will finish it tomorrow. Because I'm gonna power through that if I need to. I'm not letting that linger. Because it is for a video that has been ongoing for months and I don't want to drag it on any longer. So I'm setting myself, I'm holding myself accountable. Hold me to that. I'll come back later. So I'm an absolute idiot that forgot to close out my vlog, but hope you all have a good week, whatever you're doing. Love you all, bye!